Hi, Lenny Tech here. Welcome to part 2 of this Contino tribute. In this video, we're going to go back to 1948 when the night of the Horace Heidt's radio show Grand Finals. This was the night that Contino won that contest, and this is the night that launched him to go on to be the big star that he was. Now take a look at this. This is a radio transcription. This huge big disc here. This is what was recorded off the radio, and they would replay them all over the country and even ship them out overseas. This radio transcription is got Contino songs on it. And I got quite a few of these radio transcriptions. I've been collecting them over there. Some of them have Charlie McCarthy's show on them, and some of them have the let's see, what's this one here? Danny Kaye's show. These were what people heard on the radio when they heard a radio show. Sometimes they would say, "This is Fibber McGee and Molly coming to you transcribed." Well, when they said transcribed, they meant that they were playing one of these huge records, and transcribed really meant that it was recorded. You know, it was scribed onto the record with the needle. So that's what they called it back then. Anyway, years ago I had a friend who worked for one of the radio stations in the Chicago area. And, well, he's not with us anymore. He passed away quite a few years ago. But he knew that, you know, I liked collecting lots of the Contino records and so forth, and he said, "Listen, Len, I've got something for you. I want to give this to you. I just want you to make a tape of it for me because I don't have a record player that can record that anymore." So, and I do. I have one of those record players that can play a big, huge radio transcription disc. So he gave me this unmarked radio transcription that he recorded himself. Now this is an old disc. This is one of the metal discs. This is metal on the inside, and on the outside it's coated with this plastic, it's called an acetate is what it's called. And this isn't in too great a shape anymore. Some of the stuff is peeling off of it, but it still plays. And I don't play it much anymore, but I recorded this myself. I made a tape for myself too, and this is the night that Contino won that radio show in 1948. I think it was December the 12th or something in 1948 is when he won that radio contest, and it's on here. So I'm going to play it for you. What I'm going to do is, I have a radio broadcaster, and I'm going to go downstairs and put it on, and it's going to broadcast the signal through the house, and it's going to come through this old radio that my dad heard it from back in 1948. So we're going to kind of go down the memory lane here, and you're going to hear this through this radio. It's not in the greatest sound quality. It's you know, it's what it is. So well, you just have to you just have to accept the sound quality that it's in. So anyway, I'm sure you've never heard this. So here we go. Let's tune it in and go back to 1948.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the World Championship Battle of the Year, the announcers, Clem McCarthy, Jimmy Lake, the judges, Postmaster General, the Honorable Jesse M. Donaldson, Secretary of Agriculture, the Honorable Charles F. Brannan, to award the decision, Mr. Alfred E. Line, President of Philip Morris, the guest speaker, Vice President-elect of these United States, the Honorable Alvin Buckley.
Ladies and gentlemen, sportsmanship and competition help to build a youth stamp. Horace Heidt presents the National Grand Finals of his original Youth Opportunity Program from the Uline Arena in Washington, D.C. before 10,000 people. Wonderful feeling to wake up fresh with no cigarette hangover. Yes, you'll be glad tomorrow you smoked Philip Morris today. Now here's Horace for Philip Morris. Thank you, those people. The big moment has arrived. The National Grand Finals are here. You should not miss 1 second of the next 30 minutes. It's the battle of the year. It's a fight to the finish between four great champions. Stanley Morse, Johnny Mungo, Pierce Knox, and Dick Contino. Stand by for thrills and excitement.
Climbing through the ropes, the hard-hitting champion, Stanley Morse.
Yes, that great 16-year-old trombone player from the fine city of Zanesville, Ohio. The son of loved and respected Reverend and Mrs. G.W. Morse of Zanesville, Stanley won the second quarterfinals. Over 12,000 people auditioned during that particular period. He's a fine boy, Stanley Morse, and his one ambition is to be a credit to his people like his idol, Joe Lewis.
There's the bell, Stanley. For an idol, you pick the champion. Good luck to you. Now break clean and come out fighting. Introducing another great champion from Flint, Michigan, Johnny Mungo.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's Johnny Mungo, one of the truly great Irish worked for 15 years as a machinist in Flint, Michigan, and who rose to fame and glory by winning the third quarterfinals. Over 14,000 people auditioned in his section of the country. A very deserving boy is Johnny Mungo. A boy we're proud to have discovered, and tonight he's ready to put up the fight of his life.
Okay, Johnny Mungo, there's the bell. All Michigan is rooting for you, boy. Good luck. I think that I shall never see a home lovely as a tree. A tree whose hungry mouth is spread against the earth's sweet loving breath. A tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray. A tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair. A home whose bosom snow has laid. Into maze with rain, and are made by fools like me. But only God can make a Johnny Mungo, one of the great Irish setters of America, making his big bid in the National Grand Finals. President of the Oxford Institute of all the Commerce for their Youth Welfare Fund. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a brief message.
When your cigarette leaves a stale, musty, smoked-out taste in your mouth, that's cigarette hangover. When your cigarette leaves your throat dry, tight, uncomfortable, that's cigarette hangover. And when that happens to you, it's time to change to Philip Morris. Why? Because Philip Morris is the one cigarette, the only cigarette, proved definitely less irritating than any other leading brand. No other cigarette can make that statement. Doctors know it. Yes, doctors know this superiority in Philip Morris. That's why eminent nose and throat specialists actually suggest Philip Morris in cases of irritation due to smoking. Next time you buy cigarettes, find out for yourself what a pleasure it is, what a difference it makes to smoke America's finest cigarette. Yes, call for Philip Morris. And remember, you'll be glad tomorrow you smoked Philip Morris today. And now back to the National Grand Finals of Horace Height's original Youth Opportunity Program.
It's round number 3. Stepping to the center of the ring comes the great champion from Oakland, California. Here's Knox.
The boy who won the fourth quarterfinals. The boy who attended the Iowa School for the Blind, but who wants your decision tonight based on merit, not sympathy. During the past 12 weeks, he has won against 15,000 people auditioned from California to New Jersey, and he's prepared to make his fight one that will never be forgotten. He plays the flight of the bumblebee.
There's the bell, Pierce Knox. And remember, boy,
The world's championship belt is at stake. 20 million people are listening. Good luck to you.
It's round 4, and from his corner comes that great undefeated champion from Fresno, California, weighing 180 pounds, Dick Contino.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Rudolph Valentino of the accordion, Dick Contino, who goes into last spot as he's won for 13 consecutive weeks, challenging all comers from coast to coast, defending his title against 18,000 auditioned during the first period. Dick is a fine, unselfish, unspoiled 18-year-old boy who worked in his dad's butcher shop to get his start in music. And with stardom at stake, he hopes his arrangement of Lover will make all his dreams come true.
There's the bell for the last and final round. Okay, Dick Contino, you're made of championship material. This is the fight of your life. Good luck to you.
gentlemen, for a sign.
Here we go, here we go. And may the better participant emerge victorious.
Contestant number one, Stanley Morse. Contestant number two, Johnny Mungo.
Upon whose bosom snow has lain, who into Mary's with rain, praise and made by a
Contestant number three, Pierce Knox. Contestant number four, Dick Contino. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the judges are in consultation. In a moment, we'll know who wears the championship belt. But first, Roger Foster.
Everyone smokes for pleasure, and the milder, the fresher, the cleaner your cigarette, the more pleasure you get. There's something millions of new Philip Morris smokers have discovered. Yes, millions of smokers who changed to Philip Morris because they were tired of cigarette hangover, that stale, musty, smoked-out taste in your mouth. Tired of cigarette hangover, that tight, dry feeling in your throat. Yes, in Philip Morris, they're finding more pleasure because Philip Morris is the one cigarette proved definitely less irritating than any other leading brand. That's why eminent nose and throat specialists actually suggest Philip Morris in cases of throat irritation due to smoking. What greater proof of superiority than this? What greater proof that you too can discover more pleasure smoking Philip Morris than any other leading brand? Yes, you'll be glad tomorrow you smoked Philip Morris today. And now back to the National Grand Finals of Horace Height's original Youth Opportunity Program.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the most talked-of moment of the year has arrived. For here's the winner of our National Grand Finals with over 10,000 fair-minded Washington people as our jury, and you impartial judges watching the electric applause meter as they say, America's esteemed Postmaster General, Jesse M. Donaldson, Dick Contino by 9. Secretary of Agriculture, Charles F. Brannan. Dick Contino by 8. Dick Contino, ladies and gentlemen. Dick Contino. Everybody can't be a winner. Thanks a lot. good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to award the Golden Championship belt and $5,000 in cash, it is most appropriate to introduce the gentleman directly responsible for bringing this program to you. A man with tremendous understanding of human nature, and especially young people, Mr. Alfred E. Lyon, the president of Philip Morris.
Thank you, Horace. Ladies and gentlemen, the opportunity to personally thank you for your wonderful support of this program is one I have long looked forward to, for it has been a great source of happiness and satisfaction to me and the entire Philip Morris organization to encourage and lend a helping hand to these thousands of young people while striving to achieve success. Without your support, this program would, of course, been impossible. So, as your representative, it gives me great pleasure to award this Golden Championship belt and $5,000 to a boy with great ability, fine sportsmanship, and a boy we know you will always be, and who will always be an inspiration and a credit to youth everywhere. Dick Cantino. Please be certain, Dick, that we at Philip Morris will always take great pride and joy in watching your rise to stardom, which we know is sure to come. And to each of you other fine young artists, may I offer a word of encouragement, together with a check from Philip Morris for $1,000 as a token of appreciation for the fine efforts that you have made. Stanley Morse,
Thanks a lot.
Johnny Mungo, and Pierce Snow.
Thank you very, very much, Mr. Lyon.
Good luck to you all. Now, next Sunday, as usual, and during the coming year, Horace will continue his search throughout the country, giving young people encouragement and opportunity. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It has been a pleasure being with you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, the next few moments will be among the happiest of my life, where I have the honor to introduce a man loved and respected in every corner of this great land of ours, a great believer in the encouragement of the youth of our America. It's the Vice President-elect of these United States, the Honorable Alvin Barkley.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have long known, I hope, of my interest in the young people of America. The youth of our nation constitute our hope for peace and security for tomorrow. I have followed Horace Heidt's program with great interest. I'm sure you will agree with me that to tour this country in every city, large and small, and encouraging and interesting the young people of our country in their development is no easy task. I know whereof I speak. I just terminated a series of one-night stands myself. Let me say just a word to the young people of the nation. Our country has been built up and developed through good, clean, wholesome competition, mental and physical. It will be built up and developed and made stronger in the future by the development, mental and physical, of our young people under the guidance of such programs as that to which we are listening tonight. Now to you, Mr. Horace Heidt, I wish to express my deep appreciation for the tireless efforts which you have been putting forth in this great program of yours to develop the talents, physical and mental of this great nation. You deserve great credit for the conception and consummation of this program. And in token of that appreciation and that gratitude, I am happy to have a part in your program this evening and to present to you a trophy which I have in my hand and now present to you, inscribed as follows: to Horace Heidt, with congratulations and appreciation for your tireless efforts in helping the youth of our nation, from the Youth Welfare Foundation of the Junior Board of Commerce. Accept my congratulations and my best wishes. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, same time, same station, where we start our new series. Help discover, then follow these young champions during the entire year. Johnny Mungo, with some of your favorite Philip Morris stars, are now appearing at the Lowe's Theater in Norfolk, Virginia. Will open on Thursday, December the 16th at Lowe's Theater in Richmond, Virginia. Drop in and say hello. Also, next Friday, December the 17th, yours truly with Dick Contino, Pierce Knox, and 50 Philip Morris stars will appear in person at Hempstead Gardens in Hempstead, Long Island. Christmas night, December the 25th in New Haven. Then we appear in Boston at Mechanics Hall. Then Portland, Springfield, Worcester, Providence, Hartford, and on Sunday, January the 2nd, broadcast from White Plains, New York. Get your tickets now by contacting the auditorium. Any service clubs in any city in America who would like to sponsor our show or the new Dick Contino unit, address a letter to Horace Heidt in care of Philip Morris, 119 Fifth Avenue, New York City. Nice people, you've just heard the youth of America in all its pride and glory. All made possible by a wonderful organization, Philip Morris. So I'd appreciate if you give Philip Morris your vote of confidence by buying for yourself or as Christmas gifts for your many friends 2 or 3 cartons of Philip Morris cigarettes. For whether you smoke or not, it's a mark of distinction to have Philip Morris in your home, as Philip Morris is leading the way in helping the young people of America. This is Horace Heidt saying good luck, good health, and remember, building boys is better than mending men.
This is Johnny again, reminding you, if you're tired of cigarette hangover, call for the one cigarette that gives you a milder, fresher, cleaner smoke. Yes,
nationwide search for the talented youth of America. Be with us and help us discover another Dick Contino. Until then... what a smooth smoke. Revelation pipe tobacco. So even burning. Revelation pipe tobacco. 5 great tobaccos blended for smoothness, mildness, and flavor. Cut 5 different ways for even burning pleasure. Revelation pipe tobacco. 15 cents for the pocket pack. Try some. This is Roger Foster saying goodnight for Philip Morris. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Well, that was it, folks. 1948. Well, I think most everybody thought that Dick Contino won the contest with the song of Lady of Spain. No, it wasn't that song. It was his rendition of Lover that when he won. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now, I don't know, this video might go a little long, so I might have to split it up a little bit, maybe into the next video. We'll see. But we got a lot more coming for you, lots of great videos of some Dick's shows over the years. So I hope you stay tuned for part 3. Thanks for stopping in.